The month of May is off to a raucous start here in the comic book industry. And this week, there are no signs of slowing up. In fact, I would argue that this week has some of the most anticipated books of the whole month dropping. And we're going to be reviewing the most anticipated books of the month right here on this channel for Pals Pulls at 6 p.m. Eastern this Thursday. And these are the books that you will be able to hear us talking about when you tune in live. So, we're going to be reviewing Absolute Batman number 8. We're getting our glorious look and battle with Mr. Freeze, the absolute Mr. Freeze. Batman Dark Patterns number 6. Supergirl number 1. Sophie Campbell on Supergirl. Battle Beast number 1. That's a big time release coming from the Skybound camp, Robert Kirkman and Ryan Ottley. And we've got One World Under Doom, which everybody is so excited about. Not really. Those are the 5 books we are guaranteed to be reviewing this week. Call your shot. What do you think is gonna be your pick of the week?
Easy one for me. And surprisingly that I'm saying this, it's Supergirl.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys looked at the preview images of this. Sophie Campbell is a creator I've followed since she worked on Glory back at Image, way back. This is like during the aughts, the boom in the aughts, and which I believe was like an old Image creation, like Image founders creation that she reimaged. And the art on this book is just clean as hell. It seems to go back to a real like almost cartoony take on Supergirl. She's back on Earth. She's there with Streaky. I think her horse is in it too. It just feels like, I don't know, happy, which is exciting for me in a book. Is what I want from the Superman realm of things. So I'm super excited for Supergirl number 1.
Sophie's stuff on Turtles before this big relaunch, like, is the reason we're talking about Turtles. Like, this relaunch came from somewhere, and it came from Sophie Campbell. For me, my picks, it's going to be the conclusion of this Scarface series in Batman Dark Patterns.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited to see where this goes. I have been waiting.
This is not only my pick of the week, or I'm calling it now, but I think this arc could be, if it ends, if it ends great, could stand out as one of the best arcs in comics of the year for me, at least from DC.
And then if they hit it again on the third arc, that's a book of the year for you easily.
Man.
Yo, if they pick Hugo Strange as the next villain, I am done, bro. If they did Scarface and then Hugo Strange, I can't ask for more. I love Hugo Strange.
Well, it's not Hugo Strange. Sorry.
Oh.
Listeners are out there. It looks like it's dealing with the old gangs of Gotham, including the Red Hood gang and the Rookery, which I believe is the Owls.
Ah.
So we'll see.
Same creative team?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And
I'll stick around.
And Hayden just closed an exclusivity deal at DC. So they are there to stick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very smart for DC. Very smart.
Yep.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So those are the books that we think, those are the books we're going to be reviewing, and we've let you know what we think our picks of the week are going to be. Tune in on Thursday to hear if we're right or wrong about that. But there are so many other books coming out, and only one of the rest of the books that are coming out will fill that last spot that we have on the docket. And that one is the one that you guys choose. So make sure that you cast your vote in our poll up on our YouTube page under the post tab. Let us know what book you want to see us most talk about. And if it wins, it could end up on the docket. So these are your options. You can choose between Action Comics number 1086 with our boy Gavin Guidry on art, Uncanny X-Men number 14, Aquaman number 5, and what's winning the poll right now is Exquisite Corpses number 1. Now that is an indie title, right? But there's a reason why it's winning. It's because it's a new James Tynion book. It's James Tynion and Michael Walsh teaming up, and this is a very exciting thing. So I'm going to be honest. I hope it wins because I want to get in on the ground floor with everything James Tynion does.
I want to get on the ground floor of everything Michael Walsh does. So
What I was gonna say.
yeah, I'm into it. And the last time these two worked was on one of the issues of Silvercoin, because Silvercoin was rotating
Yeah.
writing duties with Michael Walsh on art, and I loved Silvercoin.
Same.
So this
Yep.
this I hope this wins as well. Sorry, Gavin. I like I like Action Comics a lot, but
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised at the way Exquisite Corpses and Aquaman are cleaning up in this poll.
Aquaman has heat
Yeah.
because um, Jeremy Adams is just that guy right now. It's
Yep.
crazy. We got to get him on here. But there are a lot of other books coming out, so make sure you cast your vote for one of those. But we've got plenty more to talk to you about and let you know that are dropping. So we're going to turn it over to leagueofcomicgeeks.com, which is the website that we use to give you guys a preview of everything that you can pull from your LCS this week. And I'm going to kick things off with Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 33. I have been singing the praises of this book for some time now, and I want to continue to do that because it is excellent. And based on its placement here, League of Comic Geeks sort of ranks its books. The placement is based on interest from the audience, how many people are choosing it. And Miles Morales is in the top row. So that's a great placement for that book, and it deserves it because Cody Ziegler is doing excellent, excellent work on the scripting side of things. And for me, this is a big deal, and I'm sure it is for Tyler too. Ares, the god of war, is in this.
I was gonna bring this up just to talk about Ares. There was a solicited cover recently. It was Miles versus Ares and Hercules, I think, coming up. Which, man, I love Marvel gods because all of them exist and they're always fighting each other. Like you can have Thor fighting Ares, fighting Quetzalcoatl. It's just fun stuff. And man, maybe I'll make that my mission this week to catch up on this because I've been meaning to. After we're done recording here, it's my weekly cafe time where I just sit and read for a bit. So maybe this will be what I can do.
This knowing what this arc is about has also got me actually really hyped about Miles Morales book. Like it's one I will like make a mental checklist for on Marvel Unlimited.
You know what? I recommend it highly. I think it's quite good. I really do.
I wanted to actually call out which direction am I going here? Here it is. There we go. Okay, it's DC versus Vampires World War V #9. This continues the DC versus Vampires world, which has gotten kind of like it's deep in. This is written by this one's written by Shane McCarthy and Matthew Rosenberg, who's been writing most of it. This whole World War V thing with art by Otto Schmidt. So it was originally vampires versus DC characters at that point. Some of them become vampires, yada yada. Batgirl is the queen of the vampires, all that. Since then, Darkseid has joined the fray, and now Darkseid has realized this world has the anti-life. What is anti-life but vampirism? It's not alive.
Yeah.
It's not alive. It's not dead. It's anti-life. And it fascinates him. So he's coming to Earth to try and take over. But that means that's bad for the humans. That's bad for the vampires. And the humans finally have something to combat that. Because if you look at it, you got like Green Arrow, you got Black Canary. They're outgunned. They're outmanned. Especially against new gods. But now they have some new gods on their side. And now they have all of the androids of the DC universe who can't be vampires finally joining the fray. So like Cyborg, Robot Man, you got Nettle Man, you got Amazo, like all of it. It's so world spanning that it's so much fun. It's an Elseworlds thing, so it doesn't matter. But I think if you buy into it, and this thing's been going on for years at this point.
Yeah.
I think it's worthwhile.
You know what? I'm gonna go just a little further down. This is the biggest one that excites me is Star Trek Lower Decks #7, written by Tim Sheridan and art by Robbie Cook. I love Star Trek Lower Decks. I think it started as what felt like a Star Trek Rick and Morty, but it evolved into its own special place in the Star Trek universe. And I really really enjoy that show and living in the world that it lives in. Um, and so this issue follows Beckett Mariner and her mom, who's the captain of their ship, whose name I can't recall at the moment, but uh, it's a flashback issue to uh, Beckett's mom uh, on oh, it doesn't say.
It seems like it's a flashback issue to show how much she's like Mariner.
Yes,
Yeah.
on a day, during the next gen days, she deals with the season of uh the season of Next Generation where it's Dr. Pulaski. She comes in and takes over for Beverly Crusher in the second season, and she's awful. She's the worst.
I love Flasky.
Oh, she sucks. But I guess Elder Mariner's gonna deal with her as a young lieutenant, and I'm really excited for that.
I am really excited for Ice Cream Man #44. Now, I had never read any Ice Cream Man anything prior to when we were supposed to have W. Maxwell Prince on the show. Now, the interview never happened, but I did my research. I wanted to, read the book. And what I
Fashion.
found what I found is actually something that I deeply love. Ice Cream Man is insanely good. It made me think about so many things. Cale, if you never do anything else I tell you, right? This 2-issue arc is right up your street. It's called I believe it's called decompression in a car crash, I believe it's called. And it's I think it's the more recent issues of Ice Cream Man. But it's about a car crash that happens to this family with colliding with a truck. But it takes that one moment and it stretches it out across 2 issues. And it's showing you how decompression works in comics by decompressing this moment. And it's like, yeah, this is a 1-second event, but what about the things that this person is thinking about as they're dying? What about the things that, the dad is worried about? Why did the truck driver run into the car? What happened to them to lead that to happening? It's so incredible. I think you would absolutely love it. Brilliant stuff. I can't wait to see where the series is going.
Oh, is that okay? Is that 43 and 44? The
I
upcoming 44?
believe no, it's not the upcoming one. It's the I think it's the ones before that. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Ice Cream Man, though, I co-sign that, Sean. Ice Cream Man is
Yeah.
so good. It's such a play on what comics can be.
It's been on my radar for a long time. I've just never been able to get around to it.
Yeah, Decompression in a Wreck is issues 39 and 40.
Okay. All right.
I highly recommend it.
I want to decompress while I'm reading sometimes. I want to relax.
Okay.
And what's more relaxing than seeing people get hacked and slashed to death? In Gwenpool #1, this is the all-new, all-deadly Gwenpool. This is apparently actually Gwen Stacy back from the dead as this deadlier version of Gwenpool. This is the one that kind of got all those that fan outrage way back when. I think we covered it once or twice on the show. And I'm just curious to see what it actually is. It's written by Kevin Scott, art by Stefano Nessi, colors by Matt Milla. It's more of a curiosity than a want.
Evan Scott's got the chops.
Ninja Turtles guy, right? Didn't he work on Ninja
Star
Turtles?
Wars.
Star Wars, got it. Oh, yeah.
Star Wars stuff is good.
One of the architects of the High Republic.
Yep.
And Sean,
and real nice guy.
some good covers as well.
I can't believe we're not reading this on the show. I mean, I can.
Oh, I can
but
see
like,
why. Yeah, it's not high up on that list. It's kind of low down on the list.
Yeah,
We're talking.
I definitely, I understand why we're not.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. These weeks are so big now.
Yeah.
It's so big now. We barely have space for those kinds of books. But Tyler, if you end up reading it, at least let us know. What you think about
If you want, I can read it for the show and do a little hot take. Get that SEO going for us.
Up to you, but
Yeah, that's
certainly
fine.
I would love to hear your thoughts on the next episode of this.
Yeah, for sure.
Either way.
Definitely you'll at minimum get my thoughts on it when I can talk about issue 2 on the next Pals previews.
Oh yeah, sure.
Cool. Yeah. Now, Immortal Thor is on the road to killing Immortal Thor. Even a god can die. You've probably seen that if you're a Marvel reader. One of the ads is telling you that Thor 25 is where Thor is going to presumably die, and the book has been leading to that since its inception. And so it's not a surprise that it's going to happen. What I am interested in, first of all, the book is tremendous, but what I am interested in is how they're going to arrive at the place of Thor's death. What's been happening in the book is really interesting. They're stuck in like a labyrinth right now, a 3D. I don't know if that's the appropriate way to put it, but like a labyrinth that goes up and down and left and right, if that makes sense. And we saw something like that in Gods, Tyler. What's that space?
Yeah, that's the Beyonder space, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very MC Escher.
It's cool as shit. I love that. And I can't wait to see where this is going. 2 issues to go until 25. So very excited.
We don't talk about it on the show anymore, but Immortal Thor continues to be a lot of fun. It's very lore heavy. Does that make sense, Sean? Like Ewing is playing with Thor lore that even somebody who's been reading Thor since JMS's run, I'm even unaware of.
Oh yeah.
So he's taking stuff from Simonson's run. He's taking stuff from Kirby, really. So it's fun.
Al's always good for that.
Oh yeah. Does he have like a external brain to plug into? Like, I don't know how he physically keeps it in there. Like Ultimate Reed Richards had to expand his brain to be able to keep his thoughts in there. How does Al do it?
Maybe he did the same.
Ultimate Reed Richards doesn't hold a candle to Al Ewing.
Is that a pejorative?
Reed Richards.
Okay, got it. I could throw another one out there.
Yeah, hit it.
I want to talk about the finale of XFactor. XFactor number 10. This is the final issue of this run. This is the XFactor run that you kind of spun out of from the ashes. Mark Russell is the one writing it. This issue is going to be drawn by Bob Quinn, who they've worked together on a couple of things at this point. And this is an interesting book. It's much more akin to Milligan's XFactor, which then turned into X-Statix, where it's this almost social media heavy reality show team, but they work for the government. And how does Havoc, the leader of this team, work for the government without betraying mutants? And he's trying to toe this line. He's trying to walk between it. Polaris is essentially a mutant extremist at this point, or at least being painted one as the government, which is his girlfriend at the time, you know? And how does he, like, his girlfriend's a revolutionary. He works for the man. How does he tackle that? But also it has a character called General Mills. So that's the Mark Russell part of it for you. I think it's really interesting. I don't think it's the best X book out there, but I at least had fun with it. I think a good 10 issues is about that's a good stay for it. It's not overstaying its welcome. And like Angel is in this, a whole bunch of weird X characters show up in here.
I like what you said about Polaris. That's very interesting.
Yeah, she's great.
Especially considering her father.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. I dig that.
I'm going to quickly call out this one shot that I don't know anything about, but it's called Damian Connolly's We Only Go Out When It Gets Dark. written and drawn by Damian Connolly. It's an introduction to his brand new twisted horror world. 3 stories that mix violence, terror, sex, suspense, and drama with ghosts, cats, and a weird cosmic creature. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Weird cosmic creature, sign me up.
The thing that is also weird about this is that there seems to be some scuttlebutt in the couple of comments on League of Comics Geeks. It looks like it's been pushed back a little bit, a few times.
Yeah, I'm
But
not even
what
seeing it
also
on my
interests me
page.
about that is that people are waiting for it. So yeah, I'm interested to see what's here.
Yeah, I
What
don't
was
even
the
see it.
title on that again?
We only go out when it gets dark.
I was looking at that and I was like,
Oh,
huh,
there it is.
what's that about? But I didn't click on it. Yeah, huh.
The cover really caught my eye.
Wow. Holy shit, that's creepy as fuck.
Right?
It's a Sumerian comic. What the hell does that mean?
Yo, I don't even know if my LCS carries Sumerian comics, but if I see this, I'm buying it. It's so creepy. Huh.
Do we know who Damian Connolly is?
Nope.
I don't.
Might just be one of these that has a cool following on in like the con circuit or something.
It looks like it, yeah.
They're speaking up on League here.
Cool.
Huck is a Mark Miller title with Raphael Albuquerque that came. I mean, gosh, that Huck was at least a decade ago.
Oh, yeah. I would say over, yeah.
I don't know how you guys felt about Huck, but Huck's one of my favorite Mark Miller books because it showed a different side of Mark as a writer, which I really appreciated. It's got great art, as you can imagine, and the character Huck is very charming and likable. He's kind of like Superman-ish in terms of powers. He's a bit of a country bumpkin type, very lovable and loving, powerful, and just a very nice, decent guy that people want to manipulate. That kind of guy. And so we're getting a sequel called Huck Big Bad World, and it's by the same creative team. And it's just more Huck. So I will absolutely be buying this. This is the first Mark Miller book in a long time that I'm actually I can say genuinely excited for. So I will be buying this.
Huck was like if you took what is it, of Monsters and Men, of Mice and Men. Sorry, the
Mice and Men. Yeah,
I'm getting it. What's that one band?
Not the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You of Monsters and Men fan, Sean?
They got that one song, dude.
Yeah, well, they got a couple.
Everybody knows, and I love that one song.
Sean, Sean, he's a stomp and holler fool.
Yeah, that's that boom clap gang vocals.
That's right.
Yeah. No, this was a much more sincere Mark Millar that I wasn't used to. Especially it was like Nemesis, Huck, you know. So I might check this out. I might. One book that I wanted to shout out. I don't know if it's the last book, but it would be apropos if it was. The Money Shot. This is Money Shot Big Bang #1. This is the Tim Seeley book that's been around for a while. That's had a couple miniseries here and there. But this is Tim Seeley writing it, but he's co-writing with Patton Oswalt. And art by Garth Graham. They're space porn stars. They're space triple explorers. And it deals with, like the idea of like, what is film? What is art? And then in space, and it's graphic as it should be based on its, this is not something you read on the subway.
Unless you're Marco.
Well, yeah, Marco don't give a shit. But yeah. I don't know. Let's see what Patton Oswalt can do in this world. And he's been really getting into the comics lately. He's really kind of making his mark in there.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before he writes the big two for sure.
I got to imagine that's in the works.
Oh, yeah.
The line here that really got me was the triple explorers return just in time to witness the rise of an anti-sex death cult. My church? My church is in this?
I was gonna say, is that you mean Gen Alpha?
Word. I've got a twofer to close at least my portion of this out. Green Lantern Corps #4. Jeremy Adams, Morgan Hampton, my guy, V. Ken Marion. I always love to shout him out because he is a grinder. I've been seeing him at Comic Con since for the longest, and always working really hard. So this book has been excellent, way better than it has any right to be. Morgan Hampton is really showing something with this. We don't know the split as far as who's doing what on the writing side, but I got to figure Jeremy Adams is probably doing the thing where it's like, hey, I'll bring you onto this book and my name will sell it, but you'll do the actual like grunt work of it.
It could be plotting and then writing at the same time too. Yeah.
Yeah. So big coming out party for Morgan Hampton. Excellent book. I think you should be reading it if you like Green Lantern.
I agree. I think both Green Lantern books are good right now, and this is this really brings me back to the Tomasi era. Really, I'm enjoying this.
And then last up for me is Geiger. Gary Frank is back with issue 14. This is the big blowout fight between the glowing people because glowing woman, not a good person. And so she's going to have to fight with Geiger in a battle for radioactive supremacy. I am very excited for this. I am the last stalwart of Geiger lovers on this podcast.
I'm still reading and I'm still enjoying.
Are you a lover?
I actually am. I think they're finally building the world up like they should have been for a while. I think it had issues once it made a transition over ongoing that were pretty evident early on. It was spinning its wheels a bit. I think it's finally gaining momentum. It finally found some traction in that wasteland dirt.
Agreed. Anything else from you guys?
One last one for me. That's I wanted to shout out Phoenix #11. This is Stephanie Phillips, art by Roy Mercado, letters by Corey Pettit. This is the start of a new arc. So this is your jumping in point, Sean. You can jump back in.
No.
Phoenix has been reborn. Jean Grey as Phoenix has been reborn once more, but with a little more control over her power set. All new costume. Much more of a cosmic figure in this reincarnation. I don't know. I'm having fun with this. Like I always talk about how I don't really like From the Ashes from a macro standpoint. Once I look at the titles individually, I do tend to enjoy them, and I'm enjoying this Phoenix run so far.
I'm glad that you are.
There's some good covers, Sean.
I agree with that, and I was buying it for that, but
even that wasn't enough for you now.
Yeah. What are we talking about? Is it $4.99?
Yeah. There's a Peach Momoko cover though. There's a Peach Momoko. I mean, that's not really gonna sell you.
It's $3.99. Damn.
You need those art germ variants.
I mean, dude, I love cover A.
Cover A is good. Yeah, cover A. That's who's the
Lucas
artist?
Wernick.
Yeah, Lucas Wernick, man. He knows how to draw hair.
Yeah.
And then when hair doesn't become hair anymore, it merges into something else. He just understands that. He understands big hair. His Storm, talk about gooning.
The like her hair as cloud.
Yeah.
That he does. With Storm.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then you called it out. It's on this cover too. The hair as fire. Beautiful.
Yep. That's a new trope that I'm seeing a lot in comics. It was just in Blood and Thunder last week.
Yep.
Into it. Don't know why. New kink unlock, maybe. Who knows? I'm going from bottom up now. So that was not an admission to anything. But I'm excited for Phoenix.
Oh, we took that very differently.
Well, don't share your kinks with us in the comments unless
Feel
you
free.
really want to.
Yeah, feel free.
But do share the books that you are most excited about that are dropping this week. Because if we're missing something, if there's something we didn't shout out, if there's something that's not on our radar, you guys are the ones that help put them on our radar. So let us know in the comments. And who knows, maybe we'll have thoughts about that book next time we do Pals previews. So keep us posted. And if you want more from us and you want to hear our thoughts on this week's docket, you got to tune into Pals Pulls on Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you there. Take care, guys.
See you next week.